Hello world, today is Thursday, January 30th, 2025. It's 8:15 a.m. It's still the holidays here in Vietnam. A lot of the shops, everything is pretty much closed. It's Thursday. Yesterday was the first day of the new year, of the Lunar New Year. So this is vlog number 214. The purpose of these vlogs is to be a 10-minute public journal, talk about what is top of mind. And my name is Conrad. Sometimes I would do this intro just to say who I am and what this is about. I am 35 years old. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm building an AI app called Manifestly, and I'm a technologist, software developer, entrepreneur. So and why did I mention that? Because this vlog, this journal is about talking about what is the most important thing, what is the critical thing. If I was to die tomorrow, what would I want to say right now? Our lives are so precious, and really with every second we define ourselves, and with every second we create ourselves, and we leave behind our legacy. So that's life. Life is like a there's a quote by Mike Tyson that talks about life is like preparing us for death. Okay, so this vlog is about 10-minute talk about what is top of mind. It's already 2.25 minutes in, and today I woke up at 5, went on a 9-kilometer run. My pace was six I think it's kilometers per hour, no, per minute, no, 6 minutes per kilometer, yeah, something like that. So I was really hoping to get down to 4. My best is 5.2 over the last few weeks, few days. So and then I went to the cafe and I journaled, and what I journaled about is really writing about how we never get comfortable. As if you want to be good at something, if you want to win, okay, what does winning mean? I just realized really your mindset, just knowing your mindset, knowing your habitual thinking patterns really tells you who you are. And if you don't examine that, if you don't discover what are your automatic reactions to certain topics, certain attitudes, that tells you a lot about who you are and where you're going and where you're going to end up. So if you really want to change your life, if you want to go after something, if you want to make something happen, you really have to get to know what is your default attitude, what is your default mindset. And this does not really get talked about at all, in terms of in educational settings or a life trainings, or any kind of training, except for motivational speakers, which are just that's what they focus on, your mindset. And I just love motivational speakers. This is inheriting from preachers of religious contexts, which are essentially always just talking about how to change your mindset and how to change your life. And that's what the purpose of the Sunday masses were. And now in our globalized techno current reality is a place for like motivational speakers. They take that position, which is just brilliant because like really your mindset determines everything. And so what are some good like mindsets, like, or like this one about like really looking at pain, and and if you want to go after something, like I really want to make my startup successful. I want to create an app that really provides a lot of value and and is successful and makes money. And so what is my attitude to this? Like if you really examine that, like what exactly are you doing there? So your intention, you're trying to create a business. Like you have to get familiar with the terminology. You have to get familiar with like what is the process, what are the steps, where are you on this in this journey? Are you doing everything? Like what are you doing? What are you spending your time on? What are your attitudes and your mindsets and your perceptions um, on creating an app, on competition, on markets, on demand, on customers, on design, on functionality? Like where, if you like lay all of this out and explain this, then you find out like what is your mindset, what is your attitude, what is your understanding. And then so here is, if you like talk to people and mentors and coaches, and that's why like mentors, coaches, peers, like talking to people is essential. Then you come into contact with other perspectives, and that's where you can course correct your thinking. You maybe have you have like this emotional attachments to, or like an aversion to being seen as a winner or something, or being like having the confidence to be successful. Like you can break that down and be like, okay, well there are some objective things that are that can help you get to that goal of like creating a business that is valuable, that is giving something, solving some problem, providing some value, creating a strong offer that a person would want to exchange their money for your offer. So breaking that down into the components of the actual objective mechanics of a process of creating a business, and then taking out your preconceptions, your perceptions, your misconceptions, your misunderstandings. That's how you really grow and make progress. So having a mentor is, and resources. Yes, you can read books. Reading books is one of the best things you can be doing. It all starts with learning. If you want to achieve anything, it all starts with learning. So what I'm building manifestly is an access point for people to talk to AI characters that are mentors, that are experts, that are available 24/7 to help you, to guide you. And secondly, the thing I'm working on today is the ability to clone your own voice, your own face, your image, and input something like a PDF book or a YouTube video or an article, and then have your clone, your AI clone, explain and teach you the content. And this is the app that I'm working on currently. And finally, to close this session, I mentioned like pain, and like being able to tackle problems that are very hard, that are very uncomfortable, that the mindset of like accepting that it's always going to be difficult, and you're never going to be chasing this kind of image, this image of a profession or a job or a task that is just like enjoyable and not painful, is an illusion. And that is like what is like probably the number one thing that holds people back in their lives, is that they wait and they chase and they imagine that people are, or that they are supposed to find this thing that magically makes them um, go like and accomplish all these things. It's not about finding the right solution. It's not about finding the right place. Yes, partially it is about finding the right technology, the right tool, the right people, but at the same time, the process is always going to be very difficult, and so you really have to accept that if you really want to go after your dreams, you're going to have to daily face these very difficult challenges. And so the discipline, the mindset of hardening your mind, callousing your mind to take on these things and face pain over and over and over again, this is like the critical piece of the mindset that you need to accept if you want to realize your fullest potential. That's the thing. It's like realizing your fullest potential is going to be very uncomfortable and painful. So it's either the pain of regret and eventual death and disease, which is waiting for all of us, or it's like you prepare yourself for that right now by taking on chosen suffering, so that when you get to that point where you are facing the end of your life, you are stronger, and you can look back and say that you tried, you went after, you gave it your all to go after actualizing all your potential. So ending it here. Thank you for watching. Sending love to the world. Peace.